Hello, I'm Benoit.
Hello, I'm Thierry.
I'm Allison.
I'm Abdul. We are so excited to welcome you to Snowflake Summit.
When Snowflake was founded, our mission was to make it easier for people to work with all kinds of data.
Today, we're still doing it. And our next chapter is to make it easier for everyone to use AI, the most powerful technology we've seen in our lifetime.
We are eliminating complexity. Simplify.
Simplify.
And we are making AI accessible to everyone in your organization.
We have put the power of AI at your fingertips.
We are so glad you are here and we have a lot to show you. So let's do it.
Welcome
to the age of enterprise AI.
And welcome to Snowflake Summit.
Please welcome Snowflake Chief Executive Officer, Sridhar Ramaswamy.
Wow. Welcome, Data and AI Nation. Welcome to the largest gathering of AI and data professionals in the world. In this room, we have people from nearly every continent on the planet. Nearly. It's incredible to be here with you all in the heart of San Francisco. People are here from every industry. And we have folks from entry-level analysts and software engineers to CEOs of the top companies in the world. You are at the epicenter of all things data and AI this week. Before we get started, I want to express my deep gratitude to each of you with us this week and to the tens of thousands that are tuning in from all over the world. Our customers, our partners, developers, and of course, Snowflake employees, all of you who are part of this journey. You're our inspiration, and we're so driven to deliver for you. So thank you from all of us here at Snowflake. The Snowflake AI Data Cloud has exploded over the last 10 years because of what you're all building and connecting on our platform. We have thousands of customers exchanging information every single day on the AI Data Cloud. The number of data sharing relationships and value created is enormous. And we're serving 5 billion queries every single day. That's almost the scale of the number of daily Google searches that happen on the planet. Think about that, Google searches. And we're handling massive workloads from the biggest companies. There are 200 trillion rows in our largest customer table. Snowpark, which enables us to bring the power of Snowflake to Python users, is taking off. 50% of our customers are now using Snowpark. All of this happens thanks to you. We are grateful for the customers who trust us with their data and with their business. Over 320 of them will be sharing their stories with you this week. We are grateful to our partners who work with us to bring amazing products and services to our customers. Over 200 of them are here to support your journey. And of course, thanks to all the snowflakes in the room who work tirelessly to create a product that is easy to use and one that we are all very proud of. Thank you. I'm relatively new in this job as the CEO of Snowflake. It's been 3 months, even though it sometimes feels like, 3 years, in a good, fun kind of way. And for the last year, I led Snowflake's AI strategy and innovation before becoming CEO. And I've been a big fan of Snowflake for many years prior to that. I worked in data all my life. I grew up in a very STEMmy neighborhood in Bangalore. Science was thought to be the true way forward. Of course, I had slightly different aspirations. I was passionate about drumming. But my parents were like, no, you need a better career than that. So instead of pursuing my musical career, I did the only other natural thing. I got a PhD in databases from Brown University. And then I worked on query processing at Bell Labs for quite a few years before getting the startup bug and working on an analytics firm in the dot-com era. Not one quite as well known or as successful as Snowflake, but a good experience nonetheless. I then spent a very long chapter building and leading the ads business at Google, where I learned what it requires to combine technology, customer utility, and amazing people to create an industry-leading business. Now, there's no company in the world that is more focused on combining great technology with customer utility than Snowflake. And I'm beyond excited to be here with you today. As the new CEO, it's sometimes useful to start with what's not going to change. First and foremost, thousands of snowflakes around the world are going to continue to be obsessed with your success. We put customers first. We stand behind the product that we create. Our net promoter scores are through the roof, and that's what we aspire for day in and day out. Whether it's Petco creating their 360-degree customer view on Snowflake to better serve pet parents, or Sub-Zero processing connected product data to recommend preventative maintenance to customers, or the city of San Francisco sharing data across departments to create a better resident experience. We measure our success based on your success. The second thing that is not going to change is our commitment to the hard work of building a single, unified platform. It's easy to deliver a disjointed set of services and tools for every job. Just keep shipping all manners of things and leave the hard job of integration to you. At Snowflake, we don't do that. Snowflake delivers a unified platform that makes the complex simple, sophisticated, and cost-efficient. And you know what? Most of all, Snowflake just works. And over the past several years, we have made major foundational investments to support much broader use cases that you've been asking us for. But we have done the difficult job of engineering them to deliver them as part of the same core platform that just works. And what does this mean for all of you? At the core of the AI Data Cloud is, of course, data. And we have expanded the universe of data that Snowflake can operate on. Now, Snowflake's governance and performance extends to external data lakes with open table formats like Apache Iceberg and to transactional data. We've connected every silo of data that your business cares about, whether it's internal or external, and we have provided the ability to discover, access, and collaborate across your ecosystem. And to complement this data foundation, we have delivered Cortex AI, our fully managed service that puts generative AI into the hands of every Snowflake user. And then, leveraging this intelligent and connected core, you can build and run modern applications of the kind that are not even possible in the traditional SaaS model of building software on the cloud. And over 1,000 of these applications are already running inside the AI Data Cloud, and 160 of these are available in the Snowflake marketplace. Every person in your organization, from sales to marketing to finance, can use apps that deliver data to them through conversation, not code. The AI Data Cloud is lighting up every corner of the enterprise, and we're just getting started. As the AI Data Cloud has expanded in scope and capability, many of you, especially those at large enterprises, have been asking us for better ways to centralize security and access to all your data, not just the data that's stored in Snowflake. You want a simple and efficient way to apply the right engine for the right job and use Snowflake for new use cases. And you want to know you have control over your catalog and that it's not owned by anyone other than you. And that's why I am thrilled to announce the Polaris catalog, an open catalog for Apache Iceberg. And I'm delighted to be making this commitment to open catalog interfaces to deliver interoperability with AWS, Google Cloud, Azure, and many other industry leaders. And to give you total control and flexibility, we will be open sourcing this work in the next 90 days. Woo. Now, back to the core platform. What is changing? We are accelerating product delivery. We know that while you appreciate previews, you want things in GA so you can send them into production. And after some time of building a solid foundation to be able to add on more capabilities to Snowflake, we're permanently accelerating our pace of delivery. You can expect rapid-fire delivery from us going forward. And this matters, especially in AI, where innovation cycles run in weeks, maybe months, certainly not years. And Snowflake is now driving that pace across the entire platform. Over the past year, I've met with over 200 customers. And the number one topic that comes up in these meetings is how we, Snowflake, can help with AI. Why do we think this is top of mind for every enterprise leader? AI is opening up enormous possibilities because for the first time, every person in the organization can talk to their data in fluid, natural language. And in just a few years, the norm is going to be that we're going to be able to tell every app what we want and it's going to understand us. Accent or no accent, which I think is pretty amazing. But here's the issue. The bar for AI in the enterprise is much higher than that for consumer use. It has to be reliable. It has to be trustworthy. And while at one hand, it's tremendously exciting to contemplate the possibilities that AI creates, it's also scary because consumer AI is not ready for business use cases. It's not good enough for your customers to get the right answer to their support question half the time. And yet, that's where consumer AI is. So the most pressing problems that you have to confront are, how can I harness my AI and my data to evolve my business? How do I avoid vendor lock-in? How do I get access to all the data I need to drive AI while also protecting my privacy and security? How do I find and hire the skill set that my enterprise needs? And most of all, how do I manage the cost of AI? This, especially the last question, comes up in every conversation. People look at demos, say it looks great, but they say, I want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth before I go and invest millions, if not tens of millions, into AI. Every rational business leader should ask that question. Of course, I do. And that's where Snowflake comes in. We are pioneering the era of enterprise AI. It's easy, it's efficient, it is trusted. In technology revolution, true mass adoption happens once things become easy. When things go from the hands of the chosen few to the hands of many. And with the AI Data Cloud, it's never been easier to understand, easier to build, easier to reinvent. We're doing that work for you. And the next 10 years are going to drive so much innovation that they will dwarf what's been done over the last 20, even 30 years. So how is Snowflake making this happen? First, data, particularly unstructured data, is the foundation of AI. And we know data, and we know enterprise requirements. We have an amazing engineering team of thousands of people across the globe that understand what it takes to build an enterprise-grade platform. To complement that data foundation, we have assembled one of the leading AI research teams in the industry. Our AI research team brings together hundreds of engineers in the 6 key disciplines required to deliver enterprise AI. The engineers leading these teams are responsible for seminal contributions to their fields. In training, we have the brilliant minds behind DeepSpeed and TensorFlow. In the area of multimodality, our team builds state-of-the-art models for multimodal tasks that perform better than GPT-4. We have depth in open source language models, including the leader of LLM 360, which set a standard for openness. We are bringing expertise in natural language processing and search. And of course, top of mind for the enterprise, we are applying amazing inference research rooted in academia to the problem of delivering cost efficiency to the enterprise. And this team is working at breakneck speed to deliver easy, efficient, and trusted AI to all of you. And of course, it's built into our unified platform that powers the AI Data Cloud. Snowflake's promise of efficiency is rooted in our understanding that AI can't really have a blank check in the enterprise. And we all know what happens to blank checks. The accountants come calling in a year. And I hear consistently from my customer conversation that Snowflake delivers the best return on investment of any data platform because we dramatically lower the total cost of ownership, that we continuously improve price performance, and that we help people unlock new revenue streams. Companies like Pfizer were able to reduce their TCO by 57% by migrating onto Snowflake. And we are applying that exact same approach to AI. And there's nothing more rewarding than your customers validating that relentless focus on ease, performance, and efficiency. And AI is such a large and burgeoning field that no story here can be complete without considering the broader ecosystem. There are an incredible number of players and a new announcement practically every day. While we do have an amazing team, we cannot do everything by ourselves. It takes a village, and that's why we have partnerships with all the leading industry leaders. Within our Cortex AI managed service, we have already given you access to many industry-leading models. You can use models from Google, Meta, Mistral AI, Nvidia, Raycon, or of course, our own Snowflake Arctic models, which have been optimized to deliver cost efficiency for enterprise use cases. And as new models emerge, we will be making them available to you fully managed. You can also access Snowflake Arctic via your model garden or catalog of choice from AWS, Microsoft Azure AI, Nvidia, and many, many others. As a product person at heart, it's been incredible to see what partners are already building using Cortex AI. The magic unlock of AI is being able to interact with our computers, with software, in fluid, natural language. Our partner, Coda, is already making this a reality. With Coda Brain, any business user can ask questions of their enterprise structured or unstructured data like documents, and they can get results that an enterprise user can trust. In this example, Coda Brain uses Cortex AI to generate an accurate response about project milestones based on internal documents. It also tells us where the answer is coming from. And depending on a user's permission, it can give different responses to protect sensitive information. Like, I don't know, maybe who's getting promoted. And Coda Brain can return full data results to answer classic business questions without any SQL skills. This means business users have the data and the visuals they need to walk into any meeting. Coda Brain is entering private preview today, and you can learn more about how it was built in a session tomorrow. AI-driven reinvention is happening across industries. We are working with you, our customers, and our partners to pioneer the future of your industry. Many of these examples are already in production at large scale. Deloitte Germany has developed a copilot in their smart factory data platform targeted at understanding production anomalies. This copilot gives joint customers a guided research experience to use historical incident data to resolve issues in operations. Accenture has built a clinical study insight generation assistant. This solution enables researchers to take advantage of prior research and their proprietary data to accelerate their clinical studies, thus getting new medicines to patients faster. EY has enhanced their insurance insights platform to summarize, infer sentiment, and generate confirmation emails from claim center calls. This is increasing both adjuster productivity and effectiveness and customer net promoter score. The list goes on and on. Our investments in the platform and in the ecosystem means that we are delivering incredible value today while also future-proofing. The AI Data Cloud gives you access to the most innovative models and applications emerging in the ecosystem, available within your enterprise data foundation and managed and made efficient for you. Now, no company is more synonymous with AI than Nvidia. Together, Snowflake and Nvidia are helping enterprises turn generative AI from an aspiration to a reality. Nvidia is underpinning many of our partner solutions and Snowflake Cortex AI itself. Not only that, we are collaborating to make data processing both cheaper and faster with accelerated computing. We are very fortunate to be joined here today, live from Taipei, founder and CEO of Nvidia, Jensen Huang. Please give him a big round of applause.
Sridhar, it's great to see you.
Jensen, it's great to have you back at Summit. Last year, you said we are in the midst of the biggest computing revolution the world has ever seen. It's been incredible to see how quickly things have been moving since then. What do you think?
Yeah, first of all, I wish I could be there with you live because the announcement we're about to make together is just so important, and it's one of the most important technologies we work on. First, I want to say, you said earlier, Cortex AI has an amazing team. We've been working with Cortex AI. You have an amazing AI team. It is truly world class. I'm here in Taiwan because we're at the beginning of a new era in computing, and the AI infrastructure, the computing infrastructure of the world is really built here. And so I'm here to unite the ecosystem of all the companies, technology companies here, so that we can focus on creating the AI infrastructure for the new industrial revolution. And so it's been a crazy few days, and it's going to be a crazy week. Otherwise, I'd be there live with you.
Thank you, Jensen. Just to hear you speak about the next industrial revolution and the impact that it can have is amazing. Shifting gears just ever so slightly, I want to talk about our partnership and how we are supporting customers together. You know this, Nvidia's industry-leading accelerated computing is game-changing for our customers. And it's also been game-changing for Snowflake's own AI research team as we develop Snowflake Arctic. Our team built Arctic in just 3 months for only a few $1 million on incredibly efficient NVIDIA GPUs. And the Snowflake NVIDIA engineering collaboration helped reduce training time and improve efficiency. These allowed us to build state-of-the-art models for our community and our customers. What do you think, Jensen, especially as one of the early launch partners for Arctic?
Yeah, this is really a great achievement. First of all, you said something earlier that's really important. The fact of the matter is AI requires very large-scale computing, and we should do it as quickly, which translates directly to as cost-effectively as possible. The less time that you have to rent the infrastructure, the lower the cost. The more iterations you could train your models, the sooner you can get to market. The technology is moving so fast. Time to market is everything. You could either be time to market with a groundbreaking new achievement, or you could be second to market that makes an incrementally better achievement. And so time to market is vitally important. Efficiency is vitally important. Cost is really important. And in every single case, the training time is vitally important. The work in getting training time performance down, of course, getting performance up and training time down has everything to do with the infrastructure, how it's managed, but a lot of it has to do with the training software, the entire stack that it takes to be able to train these incredibly large models across a very large number of processors. And so the achievement that we had is really terrific. When that's done, remember one of the things that's happening here. We used to call it inference, and it's inference, but inference is for most people thinking about presenting something to an AI and having the AI make some prediction. What's really happening here is that we're now in the era of generative AI, where the AI model is generating tokens. We want to generate those tokens as quickly as possible so that the interactivity and the experience is good, but also you want to generate it quickly so that the cost could be down. Right. And so rate of generation is really important. And we've had the good pleasure of working with your team to integrate TensorRT LLM, which is really a revolutionary runtime for token generation.
That's right. The collaboration between the teams has been just fabulous to watch, both in training as well as inference. We've also partnered to bring accelerated computing directly to the Snowflake platform. Cortex AI, our fully managed service that helps enterprises democratize generative AI, runs only on NVIDIA accelerated compute. Snowpark Container Services, which allows customers to develop secure custom AI solutions, is also accelerated by NVIDIA chips. And of course, we wouldn't be here if we didn't have a big new announcement to share. I am thrilled to announce that Snowflake has adopted NVIDIA AI enterprise software to integrate Nemo retriever microservices, which are great for search, into Cortex AI so that business users can efficiently build and leverage bespoke AI-powered applications. I think this is incredible news, and thank you, Jensen. What excites you most about bringing accelerated compute to our customers?
Yeah, this is really when you take a step back, this is a profound announcement, and a couple of different ways. So the first thing is Nemo Retriever. Nemo Retriever is a semantic query library. It does the embedding of your data. The most important the most important asset of a company is its proprietary data, and it sits on Snowflake. And so it's your most treasured resource. We now have the ability to help you embed that, index that, search that, rank that, and in a very simple way, connect extremely large and proprietary data directly to your ability to chat with it. And of course, once you can chat with it, you can connect it to a whole bunch of other microservices and other AIs that you're developing in your company. Now, Nemo Retriever is a compute engine that is years in the making and hundreds of engineers so that we could process enormous amounts of data. The second thing that you said is really important because for the very first time, we're bringing high performance computing, accelerated computing, and generative AI computing to the data. Back in the old days, we have a computer and we would retrieve data from storage and we move it over to the network and we do the computation in the computer. We move data to computer. But as you know, the data has become so gigantic, and some of the statistics that you were talking about earlier is kind of mind-blowing. The amount of data that companies have in Snowflake is so gigantic, you can't move that somewhere else to do the processing. It's a lot easier to just move the computing to the data. And now that Nvidia accelerated computing and generative AI computing is in every single cloud and the same place where Snowflake is, to be able to do the processing right there on Cortex AI is completely revolutionary. The amount of data movement cost and just the time it takes, the cost it takes, and whatever security concerns that you have is now taken away. This is just a big deal.
I couldn't agree more. Earlier I talked about a table with 200 trillion rows, and now trying to shift that over somewhere else to do something, that's really not a thing. And that's where this collaboration really comes in. Of course, what's been exciting about our partnership is what customers have been able to accomplish. I have lots of examples. One particular one is from Siemens Energy, who built a RAG-based chatbot for technical teams around the world to search and ask questions about 700,000 pages of R&D documents. And this was built using Cortex AI, of course, with Nvidia GPUs and a Streamlit frontend. And this is just one example of a massive productivity boost from AI. And we're seeing many use cases like this across the industry. Broadly, Jensen, what trends are you seeing in terms of AI applications? Where are people getting value?
Well, of course, one of the most important use cases is customer service. In just about every single company, every single industry, there's some customer, either internal customer, employees, or external customers, whether it's telco customers or financial services or health services or whatever. All these large industries have just a massive amount of queries that come in related to customer service. For the very first time, you can connect that up to a automated and AI generative agent. Now, the important thing, of course, with generative AI is you could automate and improve the customer service and the engagement with employees and customers. But very importantly, you connect your company into a flywheel. Because, of course, the most important thing you treasure in your company is knowledge of your business, knowledge of your customers, knowledge of yourself. That is all encoded in, captured in our data. And so one of the things that's really going to be very important here is that once we connect the world to this flywheel, the amount of data that we're going to have to load into Snowflake is going to grow quite exponentially. It's already growing exponentially. It's probably going to get turbocharged because of generative AI. And having Cortex AI right next to that data is going to help all of your customers and all of our customers do their processing, engage generative AI, and drive down their cost.
That's amazing. Well, certainly, there's no shortage of opportunity. Before we wrap up, I am sure our audience here would appreciate some wisdom from you around how they can get started with enterprise AI. What advice would you have for them?
Well, one of the things that we did, we realized the rate at which generative AI is going to move. We used to see that the world was moving at Moore's law rate. AI is moving at much faster than Moore's Law rate. Not 2x every 2 years, but 2x every 6 months.
Yep.
But it is pretty clear now that we're likely to move even faster than that. And the reason for that is because of this data flywheel that I was just talking about. Inside our company, we're using generative AI to do several things. One, to transform the way we work. And we started in the most important part of our business, which is building and designing chips. It allows us to explore much, much larger design spaces and enable our engineers to be able to try experiments we otherwise didn't have time, didn't have the capacity to, or didn't have the AI to do, algorithms to do. And so now we could explore larger design spaces. We also use AI to transform our own business, which is computer graphics. We can't design any of our software anymore without using AI to help us look for optimizations and such. We also use AI to invent new businesses, self-driving cars. We're doing humanoid robotics, the work that we're doing in healthcare with digital biology, many new businesses that we otherwise wouldn't be able to engage if not for generative AI. And then lastly, horizontally, every single organization in our company is exploring ways to use RAGs and augment it with agents and finding our most arduous business processes or the business processes most important to our company or that engages the most people so that we can automate that. One of the things that's really important here is to keep going back to the idea that on the one hand, you want to jump on this train as fast as you can. Watching it fly by is not a good strategy. Jumping on this train as quickly as you can is important. You could use it to transform your own business, go into new businesses, but ultimately, once you do that, once you engage generative AI, you connect the flywheel in your company so that the data, the experience of your company is captured. We have employees that we're very fortunate in Nvidia that our employees stay for a long time, but nonetheless, we still have employees that changes their jobs. They get promoted. Sometimes they retire. Sometimes they go to other countries. Sometimes they go back to school. Sometimes they go to other companies. We want to make sure that all of the business processes in our company are captured and coded into the DNA of our company. And so you really want to take all of the most important business processes, all of the most important things that you do, and connect it into a flywheel so that you can capture that in data. Every single one of these generative AI experiences transforms into a flywheel. That flywheel captures data. You put that in Snowflake. You process that in Cortex AI. You turn that into your company's AI, which then drives the flywheel even further. And so I think that the announcement today is really game changing. I'm so happy that you did it. I'm so happy that Snowflake drove this innovation, and I think this is completely game changing.
That's amazing to hear. Thank you so much, Jensen. Thank you for joining us, even while in Taipei. Folks, Jensen Huang.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Jensen. When I first asked Jensen whether he could call in, he's like, no problem. Even if it's 1 a.m., I'll call in. He was coming to a trip in Taipei. Super, super grateful for the conversation. It's just incredible to have partners like Jensen and Nvidia as we are on this AI journey together. We have a huge week planned for you. So I want to leave you with this. Our unified platform is better and stronger than ever. It makes the complex simple, sophisticated, and cost-efficient. And we're permanently accelerating our product delivery. You need products generally available in your hands, and we're going to make it happen fast. And our AI team is working at breakneck speed to deliver easy, efficient, and trusted AI to all of you, all built into our unified data platform that powers the AI data cloud. You're at the right place this week. The era of enterprise AI is here. Thank you.